The following is a presentation of the World Baseball Classic.
Shohei Ohtani, 1 of 1.
¡Siéntate! Lo retrata sin sonrisa.
God! George has arrived. Good night now. Santa Maria. High and deep and gone.
World Baseball Classic. You get it all.
Not a cloud in the sky on a beautiful and brisk Sunday afternoon in Tokyo, Japan. Game 7, the two best words in sports in the World Baseball Classic, means a little bit different. Just the 7th game of Pool C. Chinese Taipei against Team Korea. It is the final game of pool play action for Chinese Taipei, and it needs a win to stay alive in Pool C. Japan and Australia, two teams that will play later tonight in Tokyo, currently occupy the top 2 spots. Korea coming off a loss last night to the host nation, Samurai Japan. Hello from the broadcast booth inside the Tokyo Dome. I'm Steven Nelson, riding shotgun with my friend and partner, Jose Mota. And Jose, Pool C, here we go. We got through hump day yesterday. This is a big day today. A lot on the line for all 4 teams that we're going to watch.
You mentioned the word day so many times. Here's what I see here. After you've been together so many days as a ball club, you want to find an identity. I think both clubs have done it. And Taipei has been about pitching 11 consecutive innings without allowing a run, even though they found their offense in mighty ways yesterday. But also for a team like Korea, they score, even though they're coming off a tough one themselves. But when they score very early.
You talked about Chinese Taipei finding its offense. The first 2 games, it was nowhere to be found. 4 for 53 in the first 2 games. They erupt for double-digit hits in an early termination victory over Czechia.
Listen, there's some talk about what they did, and yes, they did talk about, let's go out there and put pressure on a team like Czechia. Starting with the bunts, the pressure on the bases, the calculation of the at-bats, and also the patience of the batters. It all led to one thing. Outstanding numbers, better contact. Yes, a little inferior pitching, let's be honest with that, but at the same time, that type of pitching set up what they needed, which is score some runs finally and get on the board also on the extra base hit column.
Stuart Fairchild with a grand slam home run as he is making his Chinese Taipei team debut in this World Baseball Classic. On the other side, Team Korea, quick turnaround after a tough loss to Samurai Japan last night, a game that the Koreans feel they let slip away.
They let it slip away, but also go back and look at who you're facing. I mean, it was a tough matchup no matter what. I think the intensity was great, the history between these 2 nations, but I see some things that really encouraged me. Last night against Japan, you go to what they did, 4 for 7 early in the game, right? They scored those 3 runs, extra bases, one of them, and then the rest of the game, after that first inning, it all went south. Nelly, it's easy to see why, because the arms they're facing at the end were tough arms, one of the best in the MPB and Major League Baseball. But I think what I saw approach-wise is really encouraging for what happens here the rest of the time.
It was a terrific start, a 3-run first inning against Yusei Kikuchi, but at the end of the game, they finished with these numbers. Missed opportunities. They punched out 15 times against the talented arms of Samurai Japan, left 6 on base. They had the bases loaded. Hae-sung Kim at the plate, and he struck out looking, and ultimately Japan took that pivotal contest. But we're all set for the action here in the Tokyo Dome. The 7th game of Pool C. Chinese Taipei has to beat Korea to stay alive.
No bigger moment in his career in front of his home crowd.
Yu Chang has done it again! Yu Chang is writing his story, and it is one of a hero on this island. Cuba 7-1 winners.
That tells you everything you need to know right there. Yu Chang, what this means, he gave them everything he has.
And now we can feel his Team Korea, the catcher,
Yu Chang has one more opportunity in pool play to author another legendary moment in the World Baseball Classic.
Shortstop, Ju Wong Kim. The left fielder, Jeremiah Jones. The
Yu Chang in the cleanup spot yet again as we show you the Chinese Taipei starting lineup. A little different than the Mercy Rule win over Czechia, which is odd given how well the offense played. Also odd given that they're facing a left-handed starter today for Team Korea, but Stuart Fairchild bumped down to the 3 spot.
Overall, I believe they have a plan A and a plan B. It's almost like, how many games do we have to play today? It's almost like going out there and saying, we're going to play 2 games. My best option is to go out there and make some changes, maximize what we have, and certainly he knows his roster very well.
Hyunjin Ryu, his first game in the World Baseball Classic in nearly 17 years. The last time he took the mound for the Korean national team in this tournament, he was pitching the final against Japan in 2009.
Who would have thought that it was going to be this long for Ryu, but he has the ability still to expand the zone on the arm side. A mound presence for his ball club and his country is a plus here today. And tempo, pace, and rhythm, things that he battled, has gotten better with age, obviously, and experience.
He will turn 39 years old in just a couple of weeks, trying to lead the Korean national team out of the first round of the World Baseball Classic since he was last on the team. Inside the Tokyo Dome, it is going to feel and sound like a home game for Chinese Taipei. They are the road team in batting first. Ryu's first pitch in the WBC in 17 years misses up and away, ball 1.
Temperature inside the Tokyo Dome is 72.
Zhang Zhejiang, a.k.a. Z, the second baseman leading off. He is 1 for 5 so far in the tournament. He has walked 5 times, and he stole 3 bases in the last game. For Ryu, 2009, 7 total innings, 1-0 record, 2 earned runs on 8 hits, struck out 7, walked 3. In MLB history, the most strikeouts, Ryu trails only the great Chen Ho Park.
Big stature, big presence, and huge spotlight for him here today.
His 2-2 pitch to Zhang. Chop foul.
Let me add, if they started the game yesterday in the last game bunting, you want to implement and use that today, because one thing Ryu does not like, he does not like to be forced to fill his position. At some point, if it's not working, implement it.
To try another 2-2. Ryu gets a ground ball in fair territory. At first, Shea Whitcomb, and that's out number 1. New look defensive alignment for Team Korea, highlighted by the play we just saw. Shea Whitcomb at first base, just 18 games played at first base since he started college.
How about that? Good athlete. The reaction, you go from one corner to the other. Just on the lefties, be aware of the balls hit down that line to make sure you find that pitcher and work right with the guy on your right, the second baseman. A lot of communication.
Strike 1 to Chen Wei Chen. He had Chinese Taipei going with back-to-back left-handed hitters to start a game against a left-handed pitcher. Chen 2 for 9 so far in this tournament. 222 clip. Launches ball 1. Flash to short. Kim to Whitcomb. 2 out.
I like the approach. We know that Chen can handle lefties well, especially breaking ball going the other way. The approach is right, but came up the middle. Guwon goes to his right and sets. No wasted motion. And the transfer from the glove to the hand to the nice throw.
Nice round of applause for the Seattle, Washington-born Stuart Fairchild. Honoring his heritage, his mother Mimi, Taiwanese. Up at the plate with 2 outs and the bases empty in the first. He'd love to have a repeat performance of what he did against Czechia.
Explosion.
With the legs, running around the bases, and with the bat.
He's got to be keyed in and looking middle away the entire time against Rio.
Fairchild hits a high fly ball left center field, but in front of the warning track with plenty of room is Lee. A 1-2-3 first for Ryu. Bottom of the first, Team Korea the home team, but again the crowd says otherwise. Do-Hyun Kim leading off, takes ball 1 upstairs. Rae-Young-gu Lin in Taichung City, Taiwan, 25-year-old, the right-hander in NPB, the Nippon Ham Fighters. A slow tournament so far for Do-Hyun Kim, 1 for 8. But they have not varied from having him at the top of the order. A lot of belief in the 22-year-old.
Have to keep him there. At some point, it will get better. You don't want to mess with him in a short series like this.
Three and 1.
Take a look at Gulen. Is he can manage his rhythm. Sometimes can get a little bit emotional out there. Get out of whack. Bank some miles per hour. You could save a little bit more. And then early contact, that's an asset for you to go deeper in this game.
Swinging away, Kim pops up the 3-1 to shallow right field. Going back from second is Chang. One gone. Little different lineup. Just a small tweak for Korea after last night's game against Japan. Kim, Jones, and Lee the first 3. The change was at the 5 and 6 spot. Moon and Whitcomb swap places, and Moon the DH and Whitcomb at first. And Moon had that collision with the wall in foul ground on the first base side. Taking away strike 1 on Jahmai Jones.
How about that, taking charge right off the get-go for Chang on that pop-up. So a little hesitation by Lin in right field. Took over.
Bouncing ball to the left side. It's short. John.
Defensively, Shenwei Chen on left, Stuart Fairchild in center field, Ryan Cole Lin in right. Wu Sheng on the right side of the infield with Chiang in short, and Yu Chan, big bat, big glove, very versatile, with Lyle Lin right behind the plate.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee of the San Francisco Giants. 2 outs, base is clear.
He's a fun conversation right here, isn't he? He's very entertaining.
Yes.
Got used to American culture as a big leaguer now very easily. San Francisco, he loves San Francisco.
And he loved doing batting stance impressions of his teammates, Rafi Devers.
He loves hanging out with Rafi Devers and his man Willie Adames.
Checks his swing. They say there was a swing in the appeal. Omar Peralta. Charges strike 2. Lee has had a good showing so far at the plate. 4 for his first 9 in the tournament with a walk. 2 for 5 last night with a double against Japan.
Adding to Jung-Hoo Lee, sometimes he takes batting practice from the right side. I said, tell me why. First of all, my father taught me that for me as a left-handed hitter, I'll take batting practice from the right side. Helps my top hand as a left-handed batter.
The 2-2. Bounces short. Nice pick. Nice throw on the run. Chang helps complete a 1-2-3 bottom of the first. Back back for the second inning. Korea and Chinese Taipei scoreless in the first. 12 pitches and 7 strikes for both starters in the first inning.
Chang is back. Those numbers tell you.
Yu Chang belted to left. Yu Chang, you legend!
Tokyo, or are we in Taiwan? This is a total eruption here in the Big Egg, and it is crazy, but not surprising. He is the guy that we saw all the emotions from the last tournament. What a spark right off the go. Yeah, he is back. This is how you develop. You get through the zone and deposit at 108.7 on a line. Beautiful load up.
Strike 3 call.
Watch this look. Front shoulder. Adios. We weren't seeing that the first 3 or 4 bats. There's a lot of pressure, a lot of muscling up, as we say. Since then, much more relaxed.
Swinging strike 1 on Anko Lin. Two and 2 for Lin. And a star for the Lions in CPBL. Grounds it to Wickham at first. Hand up saying, "Good to you. I got it." 2 out.
It's good contact. And it seems like at times Ryu was trying to pitch away from contact. A little recoiling in his delivery. And not finishing pitches.
Rungwangaligalau, 1 for 6 in this World Baseball Classic, and 1 hit was a pinch hit single in the very first game against Australia. 1-0 Chinese Taipei, a leadoff home run from Yu Chang, because that's just what he does in the World Baseball Classic.
If you're going to miss there.
Blowing away.
Right there. He doesn't have that fastball he had a few years ago. But boy, he can pitch. And if you keep repeating it there at some point, you will get that pitch. That's just a veteran move right there. Good job by his catcher, Lin.
Aligalau, a veteran of 6 minor league seasons back in the U.S., got to AAA. Waiting on a 2-2 from Ryu. Got him swinging. 2 strikeouts in the inning, but 1 massive home run. Gulin's first pitch of the bottom of the second is a strike to An, who's leading off for Team Korea. 1-0 Chinese Taipei. Yu Chang with a solo home run off Hyunjin Ryu in the top of this inning. And now Gulin returns to the mound after pitching a 1-2-3 scoreless first. Ball one in the dirt. And that's a big zero to put up. Every zero is, but for Gulin to do it against this Korean offense, 7 of its 17 runs in this tournament have been scored in the first inning. Bouncing ball, the middle. Waiting there is Chang, 1 out. Profile on Gulin. Spent the 2025 season battling a bit of an oblique strain, so he's limited to 7 games with the Nippon Ham Fighters here in Japan. Silver medalist in the Asian Games a few years ago. In CPBL play, won the MVP in 2024. In that campaign, his ERA was 1.66, among the lowest in CPBL history.
I don't care where you're pitching, against whom you're pitching. You're pitching against professionals. That's outstanding, brilliant. Quick learner, I understand, who applies himself very intensely to his training in between outings or starts.
Strike 2 called, and Moon didn't like it.
Fooled on the motion by Gulin. Really slowed down his body. So almost delivered that single-handedly with his hand. Watch this. Slow everything down and said off speed, off speed. Yeah, there it is.
The arm talent that we see developing in Taiwan and with Chinese Taipei in international tournaments over the last several years has been really awesome to watch. I mean, this pitching staff is the strength of this club. And folks who maybe watched the Samurai Japan game are saying, wait a second, they got blown out. It was 13-0. What are you talking about? They haven't been paying attention the whole tournament.
The whole tournament, you take away some innings, and there's a team that no runs allowed now in 12 straight innings. Remember, they allowed 13 to Japan. You take that away, the ERA, it's below 2.
The 2-2 pitch. Moon grounds it to second. No problems for Chang there. There's 13 runs that Japan put on Chinese Taipei. 10 were in the second inning. And then there was a 3 spot in the third.
That was it. Here's a pattern here that I like so far. After the pop-up in the first inning, 4 consecutive ground balls. And one of the things that I want to see from him, early contact is a good thing.
Shea Whitcomb trying to tie it with that swing. You know Whitcomb can slug. His 2 hits in the first 2 games of the WBC. Both of them homers, so he's slugging 1,000. Popped in the air, right field. Lin. 6 up, 6 down for Gulin. Hyunjin Ryu reclaims the mound for the top of the third. Just inside to Lyle Lin, the catcher.
That's what he does not want to see. He does not want to get off that mound. So the corners were charging aggressively there on the defensive side.
8-9-1 due up for Chinese Taipei. Ground ball to third, throwing on the run. Nice play by Kim at third base.
And he went down hard, but he says, I'm okay. Remember, Stephen mentioned earlier, the flip-flop. Now Whitcomb at first base. Good job getting around the baseball. And as we talk about sometimes stretching too early, look how nice Whitcomb just wait for this ball. Not even a need to stretch.
Last of the order, the shortstop, Kun Yu Jung. John 1 for 9 in the WBC, his second tournament appearance of his career. It does seem like Hao Zhuzheng's club is a better look about it after breaking out with the bats against Czechia. Really tough couple of games to start the tournament, coupled with a few really devastating injuries. It seemed like spirits were down, but to steal the old golf cliche, just to see the ball go in the hole again, that's what happened in game number 3 for them. And at the plate right now, they're not doing what Ryu or any pitcher wants. Chase. None of that.
He wants that chase. Expand. Play around the zone.
Fly to right, slicing toward the foul ground, and it drops. We'll do it again.
An offense can go from hunched shoulders against a guy like Ryu. You got to be careful now. What a career he's had. A 2019 All-Star, 10 seasons, Dodgers, Blue Jays. Last time he pitched in the big leagues, 2023. Runner-up to the Cy Young in 19. What an ERA of 2.32, leading the league. Major League Baseball. And back home, where he has a record of 117 and 67. That is a .636 winning percentage.
Another 2-2. Tajam is in the dirt, full count. And he's not just back in KBO for ceremony or pageantry or send-off. He's still produced. Last year, an ERA of 3.23, the third best walk rate in the league.
And made his starts. He was healthy.
26 of them. Pushed in the air to right field. Pushing on back to make the catch.
It's a good point there, Steven. Not just about, here I am back, you're going to welcome me because I have the numbers and the credentials. No, it's being an important member and a vital member of the staff, and how much he can lead with the things he's learned through the years. I'll never forget Dodgers opening in Korea. The big hug from Dave Roberts, like best friends finding each other again.
A beloved teammate, Hyunjin Ryu. Doesn't get a call there on a really good pitch to the leadoff batter, Zhong Zhezheng. That's a strike. That one officially is 1-1. Zheng 0 for 1, grounded out to first base, leading off the game. But just one base runner so far in this one, and that was Yu Chang's solo homer leading off the second against Ryu.
I want to see how Chang here adapts to the slow stuff under his hands, as he rolled over a couple of times in that first at bat when he finally rolled up to the first baseman.
Chang currently in the Boston Red Sox organization. It's been a whirlwind few months for him. Going back to mid-December, he was DFA'd by Pittsburgh. January 7th, claimed by Tampa Bay. January 12th, claimed by the Mets. January 28th, claimed by the Nationals. And February 6th, claimed by the Red Sox. Hit hard, but hooks foul. 3-2.
Sounds like Ben Rorbert, Mike Ciani have gone through all that.
And that's it.
So common nowadays.
Yes, and really difficult on players or families, traveling secretaries and directors of travel. Line off the glove of King at short. And it's a 2-out base hit for Zheng.
That's what I'm talking about. From rolling over and the line drive foul ball kind of squirted more. You say, okay, if he elevates again, all I got to do is just be a tick late. And this is the result. It's such a great feeling for any hitter, especially a line drive hitter, contact hitter, to know that the easiest out for you to make is that rolled over. You're not giving yourself a chance and even putting more pressure on the defensive side, especially up the middle and the other way.
Ball one down on Chen.
I expect Chen to do the same thing here, as he grounded out to the shortstop first time up. We see how well he stays on the ball against left-handed pitching.
Keep an eye on Zhang at first. That's what Ryu's doing. Chinese Taipei stole 8 bases against Czechia, a new single game record in WBC history. The previous record was 5. Zhang had 3 of them. Ryu holds, goes. The runner goes, and it's fouled straight back.
I gotta give him that pitch. With that type of jump, first move, there was no chance he was going to get thrown out.
Seen 1 disengagement for Ryu. Same disengagement rules in MLB. No ABS though. Broken bat, flared, left field, sinking, and down. Back-to-back 2-out singles. Look out to throw in. Skips underneath Ha-Sung Kim, but Whitcomb backs it up. 2 aboard for Stuart Fairchild.
2 consecutive very good adjustments. 2 consecutive left-handed batters. Thinking the same thing. Broken bat, that's like a hero, but nonetheless, your game planning strategy approach helps you.
Brief mound visit for Hyunjin Ryu before he welcomes Fairchild. Right-handed slugger. The Cleveland Guardians organization right now. In his career, his OPS against left-handed pitchers 111 points better than it is against right-handed pitchers. Statcast 3D illustrating Fairchild's grand slam against Czechia. Ryu looks back at second, comes home. Fairchild fouls a strike into the net.
Watch his eyes, Fairchild, as he looks to the right, hands right there.
Gets into the glove quickly. 0-2. Ryu approaching 50 pitches here in the top of the 3rd inning. 2 on, 2 out, 1-0 Chinese Taipei. The man responsible for that lead is on deck, Yu Chang. Looking at Zhang Ryu. Comes home to Fairchild. Both runners go. Throws going to second base. He's safe. A double steal. Executed perfectly by Chinese Taipei. Now 2 in scoring position.
They are playing their game. Great jump again to second base by Sheng, and then Chen follows, and he's almost thrown out. And perhaps if Kim was on the bag a little bit longer, it would have been a closer play.
Two and 2.
Look at this play at second base. Kim's coming in. If he stays on it, it would have been the last out right there.
2 on, 2 out. Ryu's 2-2. Got him swinging. Inning over. Still 1-0.
How about this pitch? Makes you go down on one knee. No chance. Absolutely. Set him up by what? The high fastball. 88. Just enough. Who says 88 doesn't work? Nelly? Huh? Come on. Watch this. 88. No, sir. Go chasing.
Bottom of the order in the bottom of the 3rd for Team Korea, trailing by a run. Ju-won Kim, Dong-won Park, and Hae-sung Kim. And 6 up, 6 down so far for Gulin, the starter for Chinese Taipei. Ground ball, base hit left field. Tying run on. First hit, first base runner against Gulin. 3 games left in Pool C. Can you believe it?
Nope.
Tonight at 7. Who will take control of the pool? Samurai Japan or Australia? Both are 2-0. The Aussies then play again tomorrow against Korea. Another game that should have basically the tournament on the line. We'll see how this one shakes out. Chinese Taipei has to win. This is their final Pool C game. They have to win to keep hope alive. Bunted into the air, and it drops foul. Manny Gonzalez, the home plate umpire, waving emphatically. That's a foul ball. Lyle Lynn tried to let it drop and then throw down to second.
Now watch it spin after it drops inside the line. Where does it take it?
Yeah.
Foul ball. If anything, in a play like that, you want to be charging towards the line to keep yourself in fair territory.
Ball on a strike. Ju-won Kim on first base, the 23-year-old with speed. At 44 stolen bases, and he's caught in a rundown. A little pickle between first and second, and he is out.
Little disbelief in that dugout. I understand why, but 1/1000. Oh, step up, great communication. Then close the gap, get rid of the baseball, and then watch your second baseman come in and close the gap. That's how you get it done. Most important thing there is turn the correct way to find the run.
Excellent pitch from Gulin to take advantage in the count, 1-2.
One thing for sure, he has kept his infielders very busy with 4 ground balls now involved also in that play and a pop-up to the second baseman.
Time called and granted to Park. Foul tip. Park, one of the elder statesmen on this Korean roster, 35 years old, and the LG Twins, played 14 years in the Korean series twice, 2023 and 2025. Down even 2-2. Park in his first World Baseball Classic was asked about potentially catching Hyunjin Ryu, which is what he's doing today. Ruling 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Okay, it's like saying I have that too. Keep the infielders at bay by throwing strikes, and also I have this right above the letters. Good tempo.
First strikeout for Gulin.
That's where you want to bank some miles an hour when you need them.
A ball inside on Hae-sung Kim. The Dodgers utility man 1 for 7 in the tournament. That one hit was a big one, a game-tying 2-run home run against Japan last night. Grounds to his counterpart Chang at second. After a leadoff single, Cleveland still faces the minimum. Hyunjin Ryu is out of the game for Team Korea.
And he went 50 pitches, 30 strikes, but look at the days, the rest, the amount of pitches. Why take him out? We shall find out.
50 pitches, 30 strikes in 3 innings for Ryu. Gave up 1 run, a solo home run to the man batting right now, leading off the 4th. That's Yu Chang against Min-guak, right-hander for the Doosan Bears in the KBO. Now, you see the upper 90s heat from Guak, but we are not privy to the instructions, the understandings of teams and pitchers, and then their franchises and respective leagues. As Chang is down on strikes. But given the pitch count rules that you just said, Ryu's already at 50 pitches. Couldn't pitch tomorrow, the final game of pool play anyway.
Cannot.
So
is it his call?
Don't know that. Maybe they didn't want him to face Yu Chang a second time. That's another.
Okay, that's another run. I mean, it's like, okay, trust your team a little bit more than that if it came down to that. We're talking about a veteran pitcher, all-star.
So Ryu's first WBC outing in nearly 17 years, done after 3 innings. Min-guak looks great to start this 4th, trying to keep Korea within just 1.
When you talk about contrast, you go from the soft throwing lefty to this. Should be impacting.
Skied high to shallow center. Lee camped out. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, Min and
At the knee, splitting the plate. Yet ball 1 to Anko Lin. Ground ball, first base. Whitcomb flips it to Guak, and that's a 1-2-3-4. Still 1-0. One nothing Chinese Taipei. Home half of the 4th inning. Strike 1 to Do-Hyung Kim. Top of the order here for Team Korea. Popped him up. Right field. Underneath it, Lin.
the left fielder, Jamai Chow.
Copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of World Baseball Classic Inc. and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the counts and descriptions in this game may not be disseminated without express written consent. Ball and a strike for Jahmai Jones. 0 for 1 today, 3 for 10 in the series. It's a fastball beneath the zone.
Jahmai has been improving his plate coverage. Look how close he is to the inner half at home plate.
Cues one to the right side. Gullin will cover. And he does so well.
Infielder's delight. keeping them all so busy, working down in the zone, not chasing strikeouts has been a key. That's why he came into this inning. Steven only 38 pitches through 3. And their pitching continues to put up some zeros. All runs scored last 14 and 2/3 innings.
A strike to Jung-Hoo Lee. The San Francisco Giant and captain of Team Korea. A roller to second. Over to his left, Chang. On to Wu. Another clean inning for Gullin. Still up 1-0. Into the 5th inning in Tokyo. 1-0 Chinese Taipei leading Korea. The United States has improved to 2-0, a 9-1 victory over Great Britain, though the Brits led 1-0 after one pitch from Tarek Skubal, a leadoff home run. But then the final 9 for the Americans. High in the air, left field side. Jones right next to the excite seats. Tails back toward the line, and he makes the play. Welcome everybody who was watching that game down at Daikin Park in Houston. All the activity across the pools. We entered this day of World Baseball Classic play without having seen a single walk-off home run in the history of the tournament. We've had 2. One in Miami, another in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Think Bob Bunny happy? Bob Bunny very happy.
I would assume Bob Bunny, who's here in Tokyo. Power beats Lin. Tipped in the glove, strike 2. It was Ozzy Albies for the Netherlands in Miami. A heartbreaking loss for Nicaragua.
Oh, yes. They were so close. Dusty Baker's team was close to winning that ball game.
A strike away, 2 outs, bases empty. 0-2. A bloop base hit. The Bogarts double off the third base bag, and then an Albies walk-off bomb.
How does Ozzy Albies do it? This smooth, just like down the mound. Tied him up.
So Guac, he started the 4th inning with a strikeout.
That is serious.
Another one in the 5th.
Tail going in.
.97 from Guac, but too high, ball 1.
Well, so far, a very well pitched game on both sides. One swing, that's it so far by Yu Chang back in the 2nd inning.
Number 9 hitter Kun Yu Jang jammed and popped up. Foul territory. Third base side. Do Young Kim. 1-2-3. Still 1-0 Chinese Taipei. Team Korea back to the plate as we cross the midway point. 7th game in Pool C. It's the final game for Chinese Taipei. It needs to beat Korea to stay alive in the pool. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Koreans, starting with Yoonmin An. Still out on the mound for Chinese Taipei is Gullin. No starting pitcher in Pool C has recorded an out in the 5th inning yet. He's trying to become the first. There is activity in the bullpen, but Gullin coming off an 8-pitch 1-2-3 4th inning. 3 balls, no strikes. On in the driver's seat. Pitch 50 from Gulin. Catches the bottom of the zone.
12 pitches first inning, 13 in the second, 13 more in the third, and then, as you mentioned, 8 in the fourth. Try to found the zone here by driving down on the knees on the 3-0.
On another one of the 22-year-old talents Team Korea is turning to here in the present and sees as the future for Korean baseball. It's a leadoff walk for An. Tying run on base, just the second base runner against Gulin.
Let's go, Gulin, and in distribution. Keep those infielders at bay. 7 ground outs, 3 flyouts, 1 to an infielder. 1 strikeout, 1 pickoff. He's done a little bit of everything to keep everybody happy around him. As I mentioned, the scouting, hey, early contact, it's okay. There they are. One thing to keep an eye on Moon. Remember, he had that collision against that short wall in foul territory, but that was to his left side.
Ooh, sword, strike 2.
And I don't know that the swings have been comfortable since then.
He had a big swing, a grand slam. His first game of the tournament, he's driven in 7 in the first 2 games of the WBC. Lin misses up and away. Well, Young Moon, the LG twins, back-to-back campaigns with at least 20 home runs and at least 100 RBI. On a 1-2. Lin misses down and in. This is the first inning where the right-hander has shown a wider spray pattern.
Yeah, hopefully he's not thinking about how did I get here.
Delivers the 2-2. Moon hits it in the air, left field, slicing toward the corner. It is foul.
I still haven't seen this swing since before that collision, and it's noticeable on the finish. It's almost like, let me just try to just meet the baseball just like that. Almost looks like a contact hitter. And that's how strong he is. He almost went deep the other way, even without his A swing.
His reaction off the bat, not quite Pudge Fisk. I think that was a foul ball for sure. And they, oh wait,
the little shuffle.
Maybe I got a chance.
Watch his legs. Going no. Oh.
Full count, tying run on first, no outs, bottom 5. Korea down 1-0.
Be ready to hit speed here.
We'll do it again. The runner was going there in on. He'll reset on first base.
When you're all set up to hit speed, he goes 84. And his body well aligned to protect. That was good.
Lin at 58 pitches. The first round limit in the WBC is 65. You can finish the plate appearance, though. Another 3-2. The 8th pitch to Moon. Slash to left center field. A base hit. On going from first to third. They're on the corners for Korea.
All starts with a walk, and it seems like something is not right with him, but this is all very right. A terrific at bat. He wins this one by just meeting the baseball, making contact. A healthier one, that ball is pulled. That was a very nice way to get some pitches out of Gulin. And the pressure's mounting after the walk.
Ray Young Gulin gave it everything. His day is done. Line for Gulin, 4+ innings, 2 hits, no runs yet. He's on the hook for the runners currently on first and third inning. The first 4 innings, just 1 base runner for Korea. The first 2 reached to begin the 5th, prompting the change. Wei-En Lin, top 5 prospect in the A's system. Left-handed pitcher to face Shea Whitcomb. Strike one. Fastball 95 from the lefty.
Why the lefty? Velocity. Get him to roll over if needed.
Whitcomb rolls it to short. This will be 2. A run does come home to tie the game. No RBI for Whitcomb, but he'll take the tie.
Job is done by both. Whitcomb by contact and by Lin getting that rollover. Matchup righty-righty, lefty-lefty. It's all great. We all believe in that, but it's not necessarily the best thing in every single situation.
What's that saying about leadoff walks? More than 30% of the time, they come around to score.
Any level, any country, any language, any ballpark, it just hurts.
0-2 on Ju-Won Kim. We had the first hit of the game for Korea leading off the 3rd inning.
I really want to see the one starter get the one out. One out in the 5th inning.
It hasn't happened yet in this pool.
It has not happened.
The 0-2. Check swing, foul ball. Wei-En Lin.
He doesn't waste anything. Like, here it is. And he does spot the baseball well with that big arm.
Another 0-2. Oh, filthy. Ends the inning with a strikeout. Comes out of the bullpen, gets a double play and a K, but the game is now tied. Tie game into the 6th in the Tokyo Dome. Pool C at the World Baseball Classic. Korea just pushed across its first run to even things up. Top of the order here for Chinese Taipei.
Chang does possess obviously great speed. We've seen it on display and extra base power. Along with patience.
Singled his last trip up there in the 3rd. Stole his 4th base of the tournament as well. 3-0. Watching all the way. Inside corner, strike one. On a 3-1, Jing fouls back a 2nd strike.
Yeah, swing got big there. Let's go in the 1st inning. Adjustments against the left-hander, rolling over. A couple of foul balls, then the ground out. And then you say, gradually, just slow yourself down, just like Travis Bazzano told me the other day. Slow it down, go up the middle, results. Let's see what it does here with the big swing.
Fly to left center field. Racing back Lee at the wall. Gone! Big Z with perhaps the biggest swing of his life. 2-1 Chinese Taipei.
Key moment, key at bat, key player. Not just extra base power, but Balakaya type of power. Take a look. Big swing, 3-1, 3-2, and there it is. A Ted later. We were just talking about Travis Bazzano. Adjustments. He did the same thing for Australia. And got this type of result on the pro side. 106.1 off the bat.
Pop up at third. First out of the 6th inning. Zhang Zheng, 110 minor league games last year in 2025. Just 1 home run. He's got one here in the World Baseball Classic. It's a go-ahead shot in the 6th.
Waiting for the big stage against a very good arm.
Back to Stuart Fairchild, 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
What's remarkable in this whole scenario for Chinese Taipei, every single game they played, there's been over 40,000 fans in this ballpark.
Pop up off the bat of Fairchild on the right side of the infield. Witt comes underneath it. In our pre-tournament discussions with Hao Zhuzheng, the manager, Jie Xiongchen, the captain, the message was the same. They want to use baseball to unite, to bring people together. And when you looked around the Tokyo Dome in this pool, I'd say they have accomplished that mission. The 6th is over, but Zhang with a big go-ahead blast.
He told me he was going to do it. Say, I will hit a home run this tournament. I'm like, come on, little guys, you and I do lenius. No. He goes, I'm going to hit a home run. I go, all yours, go for it. Got it done. The Z-Man.
Zhang Zheng with a left center field shot off Bing Guo.
Got some lift, some separation, great spin, staying inside that baseball. A lot of carry.
Still a lot of ball game left.
This man right here on the mound should be able to close things down and make it easier for their manager towards the end of this game. But he's got to be in the zone.
3-0. That's a 4-pitch leadoff walk for Dongwon Park. The nightcap in Tokyo on this Sunday. 2-0 Samurai Japan against 2-0 Australia. For this game, it's game number 4 for Chinese Taipei. It is, simply put, a must-win.
Arms open all around here. The offseason, what a great job on the mound. All set up by game 1. 3 lefties, 3 innings each, all under 50 pitches. No template set, as Dave Nielsen, the manager, told us. To see how it goes. Just read my pitching according to how game 1 goes, and that went pretty well on a shutout. Chinese Taipei 3-0 to kick off things here in Pool C.
2 teams in every pool advance to the knockout stage. The winner of tonight's game is sitting pretty.
Well-fought games. I mean, all the way from last night going into today. It's been a fight.
Tying run on in front of Haesung Kim. Up and in against the LA Dodger,
who does not bunt very often.
Facing the lefty, a talented one in Wei-In Lin, the Athletics prospect. Kim 0 for 1 today. Watches strike 1 on the outside corner.
Thinking strike 1 is going to be automatically chased by the fastball. Oh, no, sir. This guy's out there pitching.
The 1-1 pitch. He swings through, strike two, spun off of it. Last year against left-handed pitching, Ha-Seong Kim was 8 for 21, a .381 average with 1 home run.
But that last swing is not what we saw against lefties in the big leagues last year. That was too much dancing around.
Flared foul. We'll do it again. Struck him out. One gone.
That's good pitching. You go fastball, breaking ball, and then say, here it is, hit it. Well spotted, absolutely right on the quadrant.
Back to the top of the order for Korea. Do-Young Kim in the air to deep left field. He tosses the bat and watches it go. Do-Young Kim has turned this game upside down. 3-2 Korea.
It was only a matter of time. As my words were, just leave him alone. He will come around. Too good of an athlete. Impressed in the big moments, also playing at home. Take a look at bat speed. Love that. Passion.
390 feet. 109.3 off the bat. Do-Young Kim knew it immediately. Makes his mark on the WBC. Jahmai Jones way out in front. 2-2.
Two walks, two leadoff walks. They have come back to hurt Taipei.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Second out for Lin in the sixth. Korea with its first lead of the game here in the bottom of the sixth inning. The last two games we've seen here in Pool C, both involving Team Korea. They've been awesome.
They bring the intensity, the colors, the fan, the entire nation, and the tremendous athletes.
Trying to make it out of the first round of the World Baseball Classic for the first time since 2009.
Who's on the mound?
Hyunjin Ryu, the last game of that tournament. And because of the disappointments that Korea has experienced, 2013, 2017, 2023, it has changed the perception of this team back home. Jung-Hoo Lee, center field on the warning track. It is gone. 3-2 Korea going to the seventh. Korea now leads thanks to Do-Young Kim, the 22-year-old superstar slugger from the KBO. Sent one into the second deck above the left field bleachers. And now Chinese Taipei down to its final 9 outs, perhaps, of the World Baseball Classic.
Well, we both put our heads down to keep scoring something before you know it. There's a rocket being launched.
Lined into center, a leadoff single. The response Chinese Taipei was looking for provided by Yanting Wu.
This is exactly what you want. Keep battling, keep fighting. You're that close. You want swing away. But don't look for the walk. They're throwing a lot of strikes. It's good hitting.
Dean Guak getting a visit on the mound, approaching 40 pitches. He's pitched 3 full innings out of the bullpen, relieving Hyunjin Ryu. That's right-hander Dane Dunning starting to warm up in the Korean bullpen.
We were wondering where he was.
World Series champion with the Texas Rangers in 2023. Now with the Seattle Mariners organization.
Play baseball here.
A strike to Anko Lin.
Alert on your base running. Be aware where the outfielders are here. There's a big gap between left center field. Then there's a gap in right center field. A lot of separation between left fielder and the center fielder.
Yes, he did. Couldn't hold up off 97. 0-2.
What else he should be aware of as a base runner? Who's got the best arm? Do I challenge somebody going first or third? Something's been very impressive throughout this tournament is how going first or third, guys cut the inside part of that base so effectively.
Chinese Taipei manager Anju Zheng looking for something from the bottom of his order. Anko Lin, the number 6 hitter, 6 through 9, currently 0 for 8 in this game.
Watch out, ball in the dirt. And from a base runner perspective, was that his best move? Can I spread out a little bit more?
Foul ball. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming from Guak. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him chasing.
Guak, power pitcher, quite alert and aware of the guy at first base. He went slide step, and this time he mixed it up a little bit more. And that's why Wu could not even get a good secondary lead in case there was contact.
Tying run on for Chinese Taipei.
Is this man due or what?
Gongguanga Ligalao, 0 for 2, 1 for 8 in the tournament. We've seen this team be aggressive and successful on the bases. 10 for 10 in stolen base attempts. Runner stays. Guak misses high. 2-0.
Got to go keyhole here. One zone, one swing.
Check swing, no swing. 3 balls, no strikes.
And yes, I would let him hit.
The 3-0. He takes a high fastball for a strike. It's a man who's hit big home runs in this tournament before. Waiting on a 3-1. Check swing, no swing again. Ball 4, and now the go-ahead run is on base.
Let's take a look. Let's go back. You got to have some strong wrists to hold on that one.
It was the first walk issued by the Korean pitching staff today. Dane Dunning is ready. And he's coming in. We'll be back. 2 on, 1 out in the 7th. Tight game in Tokyo. 3-2 Korea in the 7th. First and second, 1 out. Dane Dunning comes out of the bullpen and gets a swinging strike on Lyle Lynn. Dunning, 31 years of age. Signed a minor league deal with the Mariners in January. 6 MLB seasons. The White Sox, Rangers, and Atlanta. His 0-1. Roll to third. Kim steps on the bag for 1. The throw across in time for 2. Dane Dunning does the job. We're stretching. Bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Korea. Strike 1 delivered from Lin to An. Fly ball left field, hooking toward foul ground. It drops for strike 2. But Dane Dunning getting the inning-ending double play. The tying run in scoring position, the go-ahead runner on first, inning over.
See that first swing? You're hoping to see the same swing again, which is rolling over, hit around the baseball. Let's not forget, it's not Whitcomb today at third base. He's at first base. Nicely played by the third baseman.
And Lyle Lynn's helmet needs some work.
He gone.
Dane Dunning last year had the worst ground ball percentage of his entire career. And when he and his team needed it most in this WBC, he gets one on the ground. Strike 3 swinging. First out of the 7th for Lynn.
It was the worst, and it was still a very enviable 40.6 ground ball ratio. I'll take that.
Now, Dane Dunning is someone who had 3 scoreless relief appearances in the World Series in 2023. He's been in big spots before. That's for sure. 2-0 on Moon.
In a bigger spot here now, even his presence around the guys. They're like, he's just like another pitching coach.
He's getting a lot of credit for kind of setting the tone and the camaraderie in the Korean clubhouse and dugout. Dane Dunning is
teaching grips, situations, talking through situations with pitchers.
3 balls, no strikes for Moon. The pause from Lynn. And deals a fastball at the knees for a strike.
Yeah, Moon not happy with that timing. Threw him off.
Ball 4 just missed. Moon on for a second time in this game.
Oh, there's a feeling around here. It's like everything's setting up for drama at the end. You get that feeling?
I do. The last 2 games, yes. Czechia has already been relegated. Still 1 more game to go and play against Japan on the 10th here in Tokyo. We'll be right back.
Standing ovation when we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space to go, we about to put it down.
Korea trying to push the pedal down in the bottom of the 7th, leading by a run. Pitching change brings in Kai Wei-lin, a right-hander, 29 years old, to face Shea Whitcomb. Pinch runner on first base for the Koreans, taking over for Moon, is Min Jae-shin. The numbers on Kai Wei-lin in the CPBL.
I like this matchup better for Whitcomb than against the lefty Lee when he came in and grounded into double play. He knows he's going to see middle out, spins.
Count is 1-1 because of a pitch clock violation. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Huge insurance run on first base for Korea. Whitcomb off the end of the bat, shallow right center.
That reaction tells everything. He knew how he was going to be worked. Maybe a little overswing. Spread the zone before and just missed this one.
Ju-Won Kim, 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Shin thought about going for a moment, opted to stay. Ball 2 outside to Kim.
And Steven, you can run this guy. There's a leg lift, and then there's a pause and a slide towards home plate.
No running just yet, but a high drive right field toward the corner, and it hooks foul. The scared silence of the Taiwanese fans here in the Tokyo Dome.
It was that close. The sound of the bat didn't seem like it was going to carry that much.
A scary strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes. No swing. It's a strike. The throw down to second. The tag. In time. Inning over. The deficit stays 1 for Chinese Taipei. Nine, 1, and 2 for Chinese Taipei in the top of the 8th. Starting with Kun Yu-jung against Dane Dunning. Base hit to start.
And it come from your number 9 hitter. Now fitting the top. Get under that sinker. Bottom ham drive, lead, follow.
Bunted foul by Zhang Zheng, who last time up hit a home run.
This one. Exit stage center.
This bunt is down. Fielded by Dunning. Goes to first. One out. With the runner in scoring position. The tying run.
Playing baseball. After a couple of hits, swing the bat. A missed bunt opportunity. Makes the adjustment with the bat and catches the baseball with a barrel.
Chen-Wei Chen. Ball one down and in. 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. Just the 4th at bat with a runner in scoring position for Chinese Taipei. It is 0 for 3 so far. Dunning out of the stretch. Hit to right. Catch is made by Jung-Hoo Lee. Runner has to stay. That is out number 2.
That was called offsetting his swing. A path by having the ability, as mentioned before, of moving the baseball. Taking something off of it. Understanding zones, understanding the fate of a fastball, and throwing off the rhythm of the batter.
Mound visit for Dunning, getting on the same page with his catcher Park. Stuart Fairchild can only wait and prepare. What a baseball journey it has been for Fairchild. From the Pacific Northwest in Washington, where he was born, to the Carolinas, where he starred for Wake Forest in college. The big league and minor league stops in between, now in Tokyo, Japan, playing for Chinese Taipei. And his Taiwanese mother, Mimi, who moved to the U.S. when she was 12. He's 0 for 3 so far in this game. 2 for 10 in the tournament with the grand slam home run. Two guys with MLB experience facing off. Dunning to Fairchild. Ball one in the dirt. They have never faced each other before. The 1-0. Fly ball. Opposite field. Did you? Chinese Taipei takes the 4-3 lead in the 8th thanks to Stuart Fairchild.
Oh, the timing of it all. Timing of the leg, the hips, getting full on one knee in a big situation early in the game, and that one knee stays up now and drives the ball the other way. Now some lift. Get under the baseball against a sinker ball. If it's a breaker ball, you're still going to find a good swing path to connect.
The fourth lead change of this game.
We've seen Fairchild now go foul ball, fair, left center, now the other way.
Yu Chang down on strikes, but Dunning disappointed after giving up the 2-run blast. What a moment for and from Stuart Fairchild here in Tokyo. 4-3 Chinese Taipei, bottom of the 8th. Now Korea has to battle back once again. High strike one called on Ju-Won Kim. Yi Le-sun pitches here in Japan. The Nippon Ham Fighters in NPB. Has the 8th and has strike 2. Sung now in right. The Chinese Taipei defense. On a 1-2 pitch. Sun misses downstairs. He struck him out, froze him with a fastball at the knees.
That's how you get it done. Go from the top of the zone to the bottom of the zone with some serious zip and tremendous spin.
Pinch hitter for Team Korea, Hyunbin Moon, taking the place of Park, the catcher in the 8th spot of the order. Ha-Sung Kim on deck. Just misses the bottom edge, ball 1. Moon just 21 years old. Sun on the mound, 21 years old.
And just when you think you just sit on the heater, comes that.
Up and away at 97. Two balls and a strike. Sun delivers and has strike 2.
The impressive thing is it's not necessarily a put away pitch. It's also a get over pitch to steal a strike.
Look out, up and in at 97. Full count. A stare down after from Moon. Sun unfazed. Time call. Three-two on the way. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sun.
put away. You need it? I have more than one. How about this one? 2 different looks on that splitter during the at-bat.
Up to Hae-Sung Kim to continue the 8th. 4-3 Chinese Taipei. Base is empty. Kim is 1 for 9 in this World Baseball Classic. Homering last night against Japan. Takes again. This is in the zone. A ball and a strike. On a 1-1. He missed to pull the hands out of the way of that fastball.
Sung's got that look like he cannot hear anything right now. And it is loud in here.
Kim trying to silence the Taiwanese fans. In the dirt, he's ahead 3-1. Hae-Sung told me in Arizona before the tournament that he felt there was a little bit of pressure, certainly motivation. For the WBC disappointments that Team Korea has had the last 3 tournaments. Trying to wash those away, but trailing by 1 in the 8th. Just catches the top of the zone. Full count.
A lot of drifting in the batter's box for Hae-Sung today. But he only needs 1 with a better base to hit off of.
The payoff. Fouled away. Count still full. Soon to Kim. Upstairs, ball 4. Tying run aboard for Korea.
And very good speed in Kim at first base. That should serve at least as a distraction here to Sun. And perhaps to get the next hitter a better pitch to hit. You see the splitter grip from the get-go.
Do-Young Kim with a go-ahead home run his last trip up to the plate in the 6th. Returns in the 8th. Has strike 1 called against him. Kim hit 38 home runs in 2024 when he was the KBO MVP. Comfortably outside, 1-1. Last year, Kim was limited to 30 games, 3 separate hamstring injuries. Healthy for this WBC, and you saw the talent in his last plate appearance. Soon's 1-1. A wave and a miss, strike 2.
One of the biggest responsibilities here falls on his catcher in this type of situation. What you call and how you block.
Kim, right center field, racing back Fairchild at the wall. It's off the base of the wall. Hae-Sung Kim can fly, and we are tied. Do-Young Kim does it.
Oh, those costly walks lead to something better. Better pitches for the man at the plate. He is woken up. And for sure, you can see why it is so important to keep those base runners speedsters, especially with 2 outs, you cannot allow the free pass. They've been costly here all afternoon. 3 of them have scored out of the 4 walks.
Do-Young Kim now 2 for 3. 3 runs batted in. The rest of the Korean lineup 2 for 21. But that's the past. The present is Jahmai Jones, the go-ahead runner in scoring position. Ball 1 low to the Detroit Tiger. Kim ready to run. Jones 0 for 3 at the plate. The 1-0 pitch. Stays upstairs.
Second base, Kim doing a good job finding out where the outfielders are.
Soon out of the stretch, his 2-0. Jones takes it in the air, sinking fast, left field. It is caught by the shortstop running back, and that ends the 8th inning. This game an incredible baseball game here in the Tokyo Dome. Korea and Chinese Taipei tied at 4 as we welcome you back for the 9th inning. Chinese Taipei has to win this game, its final game in Pool C, to keep its hopes alive of advancing. Woo Suk-go, the new pitcher for Korea. First WBC, I beg your pardon, but second appearance. Scott in the air, right center field. This ball is on the warning track, and it is caught. The fans in Tokyo Dome were rising to their feet, sensing a 9th inning home run, but it fell short.
Big scare, but a big out.
Some showed bunt, pulled it back, had a strike called against him anyway. Go into his windup, and he gets Sung swinging. 2 out to the 9th to throw down to first to make it official.
Make that catcher work for you. Nice job coming into the game. Kim smoothly blocks and finds a baseball to make that put out and finish the at bat.
Galigalau. Final out of the top of the 9th inning for Chinese Taipei. The 2-0 pitch. That's ball 3, low and away.
Very similar to the way they pitched to him before the double play back in the 7th inning. He ended up getting the walk.
Does he have a green light? He's swinging and he grounds it to short. Routine for Kim. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 9th. Korea can walk it off next. There have only been a few father-son duos to play in a World Baseball Classic. Jung-Hoo Lee is part of one of them. The son of KBO legend Jung Bum Lee. Bottom of the 9th, tied at 4. The Japanese-born Lee can walk it off for Korea. Strike 1 from Sun. Slash foul, quickly 0-2. Sun's 0-2. Dives downstairs. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 21-year-old. Lee in survival mode.
As it should be. Last time they did anything special in 2009, the same man that started today. There he is. Eagerly waiting for heroics and drama.
Another 1-2. Slap to short. 1 out. Samurai in Australia on tap tonight to see who moves to 3-0 in Pool C. Chinese Taipei needs a win here to stay alive. They can't get a win unless they get 2 more outs to send this one to extras. Hyun-Min An pulls back the bunt attempt. Strike 1 for Sun.
I love the fact that there's so many weapons available. Speed, bunt, and the power.
On the 0-1, An sends one down the left field side. It slices foul. Strike 2. If Jung-Hoo Lee and Hae-Sung Kim are looked at as the present for Korean baseball, particularly as pertains to Major League Baseball, the future, according to Hae-Sung Kim and Jung-Hoo Lee themselves, is Do-Hyun Kim and Hyun-Min An. We have seen what Do-Hyun Kim can do and has done tonight. In on spot of the order, it's Park, and he's plunked.
Well, there's another weapon. Not one that you plan for, but one that you anticipate if it's anything close to your body. Take that base.
Ja Wook-koo gets the pinch hit call here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The winning run on first base for Team Korea. Swinging at the first pitch and missing. Strike 1. Koo plays for the Samsung Lions in the KBO. Hit .319 last season. He is the captain of the Lions. The captain for Korea, Jung-Hoo Lee, watching on.
Just keep that runner aware that you are aware. Cutting down the distance.
Good pitch, better take, 1-1.
With that awareness comes the fact that he changed his timing because he was running.
Who has been one of the better bats in the KBO for a while now, an 11-year veteran. And over the last 3 seasons, he's got the 3rd best average in the league at .332. Hawk leaning off first. Staying, the 1-1 pitch. Sky to left center field. Who's got it? Who's got it? Fairchild does at the last moment.
You want your manager to lose it? Well, not like this. Fairchild throws that hand out early. Glad it was not worse.
Looks like a pitching change for Chinese Taipei. Korea has the winning run on first. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. We're back after this. Last night, Korea's last game came down to the 9th inning. Jahmai Jones gave one a ride to right center field. Ukyo Shuto with a highlight reel catch to rob him. And the comeback bid fell short. Now today, it's been a seesaw affair with Chinese Taipei. The game is tied in the bottom of the 9th at 4. Yi Chang, 32-year-old righty, trying to get the last out, facing Shea Whitcomb of the Houston Astros.
Last at bat, he saw some spin, chased, and just got under one. Big time power.
Chang's 1-0. Ball 3. Shea Whitcomb sought out this opportunity last summer when he ran into Tommy Edman of the Dodgers, who was rehabbing in AAA Oklahoma City. Whitcomb said, "Hey, what do I need to do to play for Team Korea like you did in 2023?" Here he is, Whitcomb in 2026. The game potentially resting on his bat. Ahead, 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch is ball 4 to put the winning run in scoring position.
There's so much learning throughout baseball from one inning to the next, from inning 1 through inning 9, and then things that you learn about yourself, how they're pitching to you, your approach and your mentality in the first inning. You might have failed, but I think that was a good job there by Whitcomb, just being patient, understanding what it took.
First and second, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Enter Ju-Won Kim. Strike 1 from Chang. Kim singled in the 3rd and struck out in the 5th and in the 8th. Trying to end it in the bottom of the 9th. Takes an edgy pitch, and the call goes his way. 1-1.
Surprised to see how deep the right fielder is playing. Sung.
The 1-1 from Chang. In the dirt.
It's quite deep for a contact situation here where you want to get beat by anything over your head. You look at Fairchild, he's cut in the distance in center.
2 balls and a strike. Chang comes set. A wave and a miss at strike 2. Half-hearted swing from Kim.
When your stuff is that good, you got to separate velocity, movement, and deception. Pitch out of the zone, but so close to his eyes, it looked very good.
Two on, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch. In the air, shallow left center field. Fairchild makes the call and the catch. We're going to extras. Tied at 4. Extra inning rules the same as in MLB. A runner starts on second, but this isn't just any other runner. It's the captain, Jae-Sean Chen, who broke his finger in the tournament opener against Australia. Has not been on the field since. He's on it now as the potential go-ahead run in a do-or-die game for Chinese Taipei. Sean can't get the bunt down. 1-1. See the oven mitt in the left hand. It's the index finger. Before the brunt of a hit by pitch. A massive blow to the lineup, but he was not removed from the roster. Corners creeping in for Korea. Bunt is down. Whitcomb has it, goes to third. The throw. He's safe. Everybody's safe.
So how did they find their offense when they needed to? Well, by doing this. A decision is going to be costly here potentially for your first baseman. You got to get the sure out because you know who's running. And look at that jump. The secondary outstanding. Does getting him there just in time.
And remember, Shane Whitcomb has played just 18 games at first base since he started college. Go ahead run on third. At the corners with no outs in the top of the 10th. 0-1 to Kun Yu Chang. Bunted to the first base side. Chen comes on. He scores. Chinese Taipei has grabbed the lead in the 10th. Jae-Sean Chen off the bench comes around to score the run.
We talked about identity for these ball clubs. As the days have passed, as the games have been played, as the innings accumulate, this identity for this ball club is they never give.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
And shown the way to beat you in so many different ways. Safety squeeze, and again, a great secondary. And he doesn't even have to slide at home plate in case it was going to be a close play. No chance.
It's a leadoff hitter, Zhang Zhejiang. Shows bunt again.
They're going back to the formula they used against Czechia.
Putting pressure on the opposing defense. Zhang singled in the 3rd, stole a base. Homered in the 6th. Sack bunt in the 8th. Perhaps trying to bunt again in the 10th. The 1-1. He's got the bat on his shoulders and he watches ball 2. The 5th lead change of this classic Pool C game.
They're really enjoying the stare down there by Z-Man to go on the mound after taking that pitch.
Deep breaths, if you can possibly muster one. Big swing and a miss. Full count. Would have been ball 4. Go settles the payoff. Hit in the air, right center field. This one's on the track, and it is caught. Out number 2. John Estes hold at second base.
And I would love to see him at third base. If that ball drops, you just off the bag, you're still going to score. He went way too far on the halfway side to not be able to tag, and that is where 90 feet makes a big difference, because a wild pitch gets you that other run. He knows. Let's take another look. Watch the secondary. He cubes up. He is close enough to just go back, but there was a lot of hesitation.
Pitching change for Korea. Back after this. It's the 41-year-old right-hander, Kyung-eun No, trying to get the last out of the top of the 10th and keep it a 1-run game. That's a ball to Chen Wei-chen. Cho Hung-chan, the runner on second. One across already in this 10th inning for Chinese Taipei.
He's a very good spray hitter. He's shown me the ability to square the ball and stay to the middle big side. Well, but he should see some strikes on deck.
Fairchild on deck. Yu Chang in the hole. Big bats lurking. If No can't get through Chen. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch is low. 2-on.
Well applied mentality there of knowing who's behind you.
Stuart Fairchild, who homered his last time up in the 8th. It made it 4-3. It's now 5-4 in the 10th. 2-on, 2 out. Strike 1.
In case you missed this explosion, getting under that breaking ball. The dramatics here in the dome.
Fairchild underneath this one. Jemai Jones has the last out. 5-4 Taipei. Bottom of the 10th now. Getting ready for the bottom of the 10th in the Tokyo Dome, where Chinese Taipei has grabbed the extra inning lead. 5-4. Needing a win against Korea to stay alive in Pool C. 24-year-old right-hander into the game. Jun Yue Zheng, 5'8", 150 pounds. Small in stature in the biggest of spots. They face 8-9-1 for Team Korea. The runner on second, Ju-won Kim. And he can fly. 44 stolen bases were the second most in the league last season.
Same strategy.
Too high to bunt. Ball 1. Young Jun Kim, the catcher. trying to move Kim over. The bunt does the job. Tying run on third. One out in the 10th.
Seems so easy, at the same time, under all this pressure, it's not. Especially with a new arm, fresh arm, with good stuff. And your simplicity is good plate coverage. Make sure you cover the top of the zone. Anything above that, let it go.
Second straight game for Haesung Kim coming to the plate in the later extra inning massive spot. Strike one on the inside corner.
Infield, cutting the distance. With the turf, you don't have to cut it all that much. Ball's going to get you a little bit quicker.
On the 0-1. Kim doesn't bite. Holds up on a pitch down and in. One on, one out. Sings 1-1. Rolled to first. Runners coming home. So is the throw. He's out! Korea is going to challenge.
Great defensive play by Wu. He had been aggressive since the bunt was shown, and now even more on cutting the distance here. The ball gets to you.
Ooh.
He's got possession. Got the swipe tag. Maybe a little high. I don't see how he changed this one.
The crew chief for this game is David Rackley. Ongoing discussion just next to the Korean dugout.
Okay, could this be about the time involved and asking for the challenge? Take a look again. He's out.
So we play on. Korea down to its final out. And it comes down to Do-Hyun Kim. He's 2 for 4. Every other member of the lineup 2 for 25. Haesung Kim takes off for second. Throw down. The slide. He's safe. Tying run in scoring position.
Love the decision. Love the jump. Also, the nice job with the lead by Haesung at first base. If you have one swing left, you want this man up right now.
Won the MVP of the KBO as a 20-year-old. Now 22 in the World Baseball Classic. Ball 2 outside. High in the air, right field side. Sung along the line. He makes the catch when Chinese Taipei is still alive in Pool C. They win an extra inning classic 5-4. In a do-or-die game, Jose Mota, it's the injured captain, Jae-Sean Chen, who scores the winning run. You can see, hear, and feel what this means to Taiwan.
From the joy to the disappointment and tears. You think this doesn't mean a whole lot to these young men. That image right there tells it all. What a performance. Sometimes a game will ask you, allow the game to come to you. They went and found their game at the appropriate time. More tears.
And on the other side for Korea, more WBC disappointment, falling to 1-2. Its finale tomorrow against Australia. Both teams are still alive, but it was Chinese Taipei that had to win this game.
Nothing on that field ever feels like those tears of joy. You cannot program it, you cannot script it, you just let it happen.
The winning pitcher is number 19, Shang. Save for number 60, Sing. The losing pitcher for Korea is number 19, Go.
This game, this tournament.
Overall, the drama. And for Chinese Taipei, it's playing with a 10th player. It was from day one, game one, even on the streets, in the crosswalks coming into the stadium, it's all you saw. And it pretty much, as players have told me, it feels like every game for them has been a home game. And over 40,000 every single one of their contests.
There's Jae-Sean Chen.
Boy, Steven, you see the captain involved?
Oh.
Again. Marvelous.
We are kind of wondering between innings, gosh, can you imagine if this game goes down to the wire? Can you bring Jae-Sean Chen off the... You never took him off the roster. Both out of respect and out of potential necessity, and they needed him. Japan and Australia, you have one tough act to follow. Yu Chang, another WBC home run. More dramatic and unreal moments for Chinese Taipei in this tournament, getting a win against Korea. At 7 p.m. local, Samurai Japan and Australia will fight for the top seed in Pool C. Until then, we say farewell. On behalf of Jose Mota, our crew, John Solskjaer producing, Jason Lamp directing, I'm Stephen Nelson. Thanks for watching this epic clash between Chinese Taipei and Korea.